Hi everyone. So I had my PET scan yesterday, and today I had my every 6-month skin check with the dermatologist. Now, when I was first diagnosed with melanoma, it was from a visit to my dermatologist. I'd had a mole on my neck that had always been flat, like flat up against my skin, and it had grown so that it looked like this really large like skin tag, and that was like, that's probably not a good thing. Waited too long to go. I know now that I did. So here is another public service announcement that goes along with the whole sunscreen thing, that you need to be aware of what's going on with your body. And if you see something like a new freckle or an old freckle or like mole or something that all of a sudden looks different, especially if it's not uniform, which means it's like it's not like an oval or a circle and it's more of like a mishmash. And if it has multiple different colors, those are all signs that you probably want to go have checked out. Today was a great check. In fact, since the mole, basically I haven't had any issues. Had been a few other things that I'd been concerned about, and she went ahead and removed them just to be on the safe side and sent them in to check. I think I've only had one that was like pre-cancerous, that it was showing some kind of changes, but it wasn't cancerous yet. So it was a good thing that we got it removed. But yeah, so today's skin check went great. I've seen the same dermatologist now since my first diagnosis, and she's always super, super sweet. And I realized this was actually the first time that I had seen her since I got my tattoo. And so for those of you who are new to the channel and haven't seen my tattoo, this was the tattoo that I got to commemorate my stage 4 diagnosis. I'm trying to get this to maybe. I was trying to get it to zoom in on my arm. But so that's to commemorate my stage 4 diagnosis, and Josh has a similar one, except instead of blank space for the words, his is black, so it pops a little bit more. But yeah, so make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I'm super glad that my skin check today came out good. She said that didn't see anything that looked worrisome. And of course, she always asks me too if I see anything, because I'm the one that's with my body all the time, right? So there may be something that she looks at that isn't going to raise a red flag, but maybe I'm concerned about it. Yeah, and we got to chat a little bit about how the chemo meds I'm on are making me super sensitive to the sun. And so she found that was super interesting for her. And she kind of shared a couple stories of times where she's been on medication, that it's not just like these chemo meds. You can be on like antibiotics and be all of a sudden extra sensitive to the sun. So always an interesting thing to keep an eye out if you're on any medication. And then of course there's always just the reminder about the sunscreen, which I always get when I go and see her. But there's also like the special like UV protection clothing that you can get, which I have a number of as well. So this is a whole like public service announcement thing. I'm feeling pretty good today, actually. As you can probably see, I seem to have a little bit more energy, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not hurting as much today, fingers crossed. But I've also stayed up on my pain meds today, which is a good thing. In the last couple days with every crazy thing going on, I hadn't been quite as on top of it as I should have been. So, yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate you guys, just as always. And yeah, don't forget, if you have any concerns about what's going on with your body, especially like moles or freckles or things like that, don't forget to get them checked out. Don't wait too long. It's not a good idea. So if you're concerned, schedule up an appointment. I appreciate you guys again, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.